see real GT40s, and because there's so many replicas on the road. You see cars like Motorsport 6, you see GT40s, period Ferraris, all of those iconic cars that are these like the more classic era, and they've got these things like they stole. There was a one-off Ferrari 250 called the Redman of the World Classic this year, and I was looking at it, and I took a photograph and thought, that's a really strange looking car. Apparently the guy wanted GT8s over and sold to him and said, well, this is the one-off car. But wait, they drive the block, they stole it, and he had a license for it for that, and put it into a wall down in the Motorsport zone straight into the future. Tell us a little bit about the outlook.
Well, this is really great to see some of these cars and all of these elements and quite a few different drivers that have been involved. So at the moment, the Orcon car that we're looking at out the front there has an incredible build there, and also some very interesting drivers that have been involved between 2000 and 2005, while there was going on there. But we can see that this car, the front, the Deco Run car, is a Wintermont and Lana car. It was a very early place, but it was also built in the Lana area. So,
yeah, I thought that was
Mark Lana car. So the Orcon Steel and Mark Lycom had a team car as well. Now we look at Mark Lycom, and he is a great commentator with a lot of technical information. But back then, building and running a team of cars and racing at the same time and doing an awesome job. The car that's second on the track is actually a car that was raced by John Bell. I know, and it's amazing. But we think about the Caterpillar sponsorship, and this was after the Dick Johnson years, a car that raced and practiced as well. And I believe that car was also raced by Warner previously.
What we don't love that John Bell is that that is not in display way. He was almost 20 years slowly, and like what guys wanted to, and not necessarily the fastest car out there. He drove all Jared Lange's cars, but one year he drove a Hilly 3000 simply because nobody else had offered the car. And the owner said, would you like to have a steering? This is the things. Yeah, right, fantastic. Give me a car,
Well, John's not only that way, but the other thing about John is that he will give anything a chance. So he's raced a Corvette in Monterey in the US. It was the event in 1980 at Corvette Park at the Grand Prix, where John said, I'll give this HDT race of champions a go. Nobody knew him, and then he got picked up by Dick Johnson a few years later. He's in a say no more. Now we're looking at Rob Goodman taking an opportunity to give that Porsche red out there and the sound is spectacular.
It's a fantastic sounding engine. It was the sound that we look at those things at full wheels and truly the Porsche back in the late 60s. I followed up with the Chesterfield racing car and following racing, and I've never quite been able to shake that association with the Porsche line. That's a beautiful car, beautiful car.
And that didn't drive, go indoors. We've got one going very slowly up on the left-hand side there with a yellow flag out. Just it is parade lap, but they're still going at some speed. So it's taken carefully, but Rob, not only does he put this car out and make it look good, but it's also absolutely spectacular to see that he has fun with these cars.
What's happened here? Well, this is a display lap.
Yeah, this is just a display lap, but it looks like the car that is the Remco Valvoline number 34 has said, you know what, I really don't like those witches hats. I'm going to see how close I can get to them. But that car is actually a car that was raced by Tanda as part of the GRM poll, the Gary Rogers Motorsport poll, and spectacular to see that one out there, 99, 2,000. Yeah, the XRA now is the single very well in that car, and of course it's also had a series of races that has been involved in all over the country. A spectacular Falcon that you wish it could have done better. You wish that Seaton could have won Bathurst, but even back then when Seaton was getting the Ford Credit sponsorship, you can see the number 1 on the side, which is that was the championship winning car.
He was so close to it, wasn't he?
And yet, you know what is really great to see is that both Seaton, Glenn Seaton, and now the son as well, Aaron Seaton. Aaron is doing really well and looking to get a seat in V8 Supercar or in the Supercar series. It'll be great to see him out there doing as well as he can. Multi-generation family involved in motorsport.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but we did have a father and son there with championships, one championship, once.
And young Matthew Bradley is doing very well internationally with the lights.
How's he for life?
Not as tall as his father.
Because that's a problem. If you're too tall, F1 almost young boys before they really
He's certainly a talent unreal, and this is a day which celebrates that talent. And when we talk about families or whether we talk about individuals, look at Winterbottom. I mean, what a great talent Winterbottom still is today, working in Charlie Schwertfeld in the Supercar series, absolutely kicking butt. And Mark Warner, we're talking there that Mark Warner is still actively involved in the scene as well. Now, Carter's just